Good morning, students. Today's class we are going to discuss exercise 6.2 of chapter Triangle and its properties. In this exercise onwards, we are using the properties of triangle. To solve problem of this exercise, we are going to use exterior angle property of triangle. What is exterior angle? The angle formed outside the triangle. What is that exterior angle property? Let's watch a video to know about exterior angle property of triangle.
Today we will learn about the exterior angle of a triangle and its properties. A triangle is a polygon with three sides, such as triangle PQR. It has three vertices, just like triangle PQR has vertices PQ and R. It has three sides, just like triangle PQR has sides PQ, QR and PR. And it has three angles, like triangle PQR has angles, angle PQR, angle QRP, and angle RPQ. As you can see, all these angles are interior angles of triangle PQR. When we extend one side of the triangle, like here, side QR is extended to S, then we get an angle. Can you tell me, what can we call this angle? Think for a while. Let me tell you. Since it is an angle located in the exterior of the triangle, we will call it the exterior angle of the triangle. Here, we have extended the side QR through point S. This gives us angle PRS, which is an exterior angle of the triangle PQR. Angle PRS is an exterior angle formed at vertex R of triangle PQR. Now consider this, if we extend the side PQ through M, then which exterior angle will be formed? You got it right. We will get the exterior angle, angle RQM, which is an exterior angle formed at vertex Q of the triangle. Similarly, if we extend the side PQ through U in the upward direction, we will get the exterior angle, angle RPU. Exterior angles can be formed for a triangle in many ways. If we extend the side QR towards the left, we get an exterior angle, angle PQT, formed at the vertex Q. Now you may pause the video and try to find the exterior angle by extending the side PR. Now look at this figure. Here, angle PRS is the exterior angle of triangle PQR. We can also see that angle QRP and angle PRS are adjacent angles. In addition to the adjacent angle, angle QRP of the exterior angle PRS, the remaining two angles of triangle PQR, namely angle RPQ and angle PQR, are called the two interior opposite angles or the two remote interior angles of the exterior angle, angle PRS. The exterior angle of the triangle and its two interior opposite angles share an interesting relationship. Let's understand this in the case of triangle PQR and its exterior angle, angle PRS. Cut out or trace copies of angle RPQ and angle PQR and place them adjacent to each other at angle PRS. As you can see here, angle RPQ and angle PQR together entirely cover the angle PRS. What does this tell you? Give it a try. You got it right. This shows us that the measure of the exterior angle, angle PRS of triangle PQR is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles, angle RPQ and angle PQR, which means angle RPQ plus angle PQR is equal to angle PRS. So, now we can say that the exterior angle of any triangle is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. Now take a piece of paper and draw triangle PQR and form its exterior angle, angle PRS. You can make any type of triangle. After making the triangle, Find the measure of the exterior angle, angle PRS, and the interior opposite angles using a protractor. Can you say that angle PRS is equal to angle RPQ plus angle PQR? Why don't you pause the video and find out? Each time, you will find that the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its two interior opposite angles.
Yes, now you learnt exterior angle property of triangle. What is that? Exterior angle of triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Got it? Yeah. We are going to find the value of unknown exterior angle in the following diagrams. That is first main of exercise 6.2. Look at the first figure triangle in which we are having x value outside of the triangle. Is it? Here x is the value of exterior angle. It is outside the triangle, so we can say it is exterior angle value. Now we should find this x value. For that we should use the exterior angle property. What is exterior angle property? Once again, exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Got it? Yes. Now inside the triangle we are having two angles measures. One is 70 degree and another one is 50 degree. This angle measure is unknown. This angle measure not necessary. According to exterior angle property, these two enough, isn't it? Because this exterior angle opposite we are having these two angles. We should add these two angles. We will get this angle measure because these two are equal. Understand? Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. It's opposite. Exterior angle opposite it should be. That angle, two angles should be opposite to this exterior angle. If we add these two, that is the value of this x. Is understand? Okay. Exterior angle is equal to sum of these two. Got it? Yes. 70 plus 50. What is the answer? 120 degree. Yes, 120 degree is x value. That is exterior angle measures. Understand? Yes. Similarly, tell for second one. Yes, here also we are having x is outside. That is exterior angle measure. Its opposite we are having two angles measured 65 degree and 45 degree. Add these two. That is the value of x. 65 plus 45 degree is equal to 110 degree. Got it? And now we check the solution of this main. See, interior angles are 50 and 70 degree in the first figure, isn't it? Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. That is 50 plus 70 is 120 degree. Similarly, for second question, these two are 65 and 45 are sum of interior, that is interior angles measures. Exterior angle is equal to, for each problem you should write this property. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. You can do remaining problems yourself because you learnt exterior angle property, isn't it? Yes, all the answers you should write this exterior angle property. I'll show the figure now. See, third figure. Say x is outside. Its opposite 30 and 40. If you add, you will get x value. Similarly, fourth figure, x exterior angle measure 60 and 60 are interior opposite angles. If you add these two, you will get answer. Yeah, remaining problems you can do yourself. Got it? Yeah. First you copy down first three solutions. Here I am showing no. First three solution you can copy down. Remaining you can do yourself. Next main also find the value of unknown interior angle. See, look at the question here. They are asking interior angle. Here we are having x inside the triangle. We should find this x value using the exterior angle property only. It is also very easy. Listen carefully. First question. 115 degree is an exterior angle. These two are interior opposite angles. Right? Yes. Now we should use same exterior angle property only. Exterior angle is equal to, that is writing in short form, exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. How much here exterior angle? 115 degree is equal to sum of these two, that is x plus 50 degree. Understand? Yeah, it is one linear equation. We know how to solve linear equations, right? To get x value, you subtract these two, that is 115 minus 50. You will get x value. Look at the solution here. Yeah, in the question it is given that exterior angle is 115 degree. First write the property. Substitution. Exterior angle they are only given here. Interior angle with x it is given. To find this x value, subtract these two. Yeah, because it is on linear equation. X and 50 degree both are under addition. When we shift this side, it will become subtraction. Yeah, 65 degrees. This x value, that is one of the interior opposite angle measures. Similarly, all the problems. Look at the second question. To find x value, 100 degree, that is exterior angle, is equal to x plus 70 degree. To find x, 100 minus 70, what you will get? 30 degrees, one of the interior opposite angle measure. Got it? If they ask exterior angle measure, you should add these two. Got it? If they are given exterior angle and ask any one of the interior angle measure, you should subtract these two. That is the difference between two methods. Got it? Yes. Copy down this solution. Second one solution. Third one solution also can copy down. Remaining three, do yourself. Okay? Yes. To learn more about this, I have added video solution of these two mains. Watch it.
In question 1 of this exercise, we have to find the value of the unknown exterior angle x in each of the following diagrams. So to solve this question, we will use the exterior angle property of triangles, which says that any exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So let's start with part 1. In part 1, x is this exterior angle, and we can see that the opposite interior angles are 50 degrees and 70 degrees. So x will be equal to 50 degrees plus 70 degrees, the sum of the opposite interior angles, or x will be equal to 120 degrees. So this is the answer for part 1. In part 2, x is this angle, this exterior angle, and the opposite interior angles are 65 degrees and 45 degrees. So x will be equal to 65 degrees plus 45 degrees, the sum of the opposite interior angles, and this will be equal to 110 degrees. So this is the answer for part 2. Then we come to part 3, in which x is this angle here, this exterior angle, and the opposite interior angles are 30 degrees and 40 degrees. So x will be equal to 30 degrees plus 40 degrees, or x will be equal to 70 degrees. So this is the answer for part 3. In question 2, we have to find the value of the unknown interior angle x in the following figures. So if you look at each of these 6 given figures carefully, you will see that in each figure, one exterior angle is given, and of the two opposite interior angles, one of the interior angles is given and the other interior angle is x, and that is what we have to find. So to solve each part, we will use the exterior angle sum property of triangles, which says that any exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So let's start with part 1. In part 1, 115 degrees is this exterior angle and the opposite interior angles are x and 50 degrees. So we can say that 115 degrees, the exterior angle, is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So 115 degrees will be equal to x plus 50 degrees. So this means that x will be equal to 115 degrees minus 50 degrees, and this is equal to 65 degrees. So this is the answer for part 1. Next we come to part 2, in which the exterior angle given is this angle 100 degrees and the opposite interior angles are 70 degrees and x. So we can say that 100 degrees is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles, 70 degrees plus x. So x will be equal to 100 degrees minus 70 degrees, which is equal to 30 degrees. So 30 degrees is the answer for part 2. In part 3, the exterior angle given is this angle 125 degrees and the opposite interior angles are x and this angle. So what is this angle? So it's indicated that this angle is 90 degrees. So we can write 125 degrees, the exterior angle, is the sum of the opposite interior angles, so x plus 90 degrees. So from here we will get x is equal to 125 degrees minus 90 degrees, and this is equal to 35 degrees. So 35 degrees is the answer for part 3.